Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling Podcast.
Marcy!
Woo!
Are you excited? Because I'm excited.
Damn, girl, I'm so excited.
I'm so pumped. We have an awesome guest today. I'm such a big fan of his. He is a writer on Ghost. He does stand-up. He's a podcast host. He's got a podcast called Sage-Based Wisdom. Please welcome Brain Bahe.
Hello.
How are
Yeah.
you?
I'm thriving.
Oh.
Good. Thank you so much for being on.
I'm so
Thank you for
excited
having
to
me.
have
I'm a
you.
huge fan of both of yours. It's an honor to be here. I feel bummed that I don't have green screen behind me.
Look, we just did this and we don't know what will happen with it.
Don't know if it's even gonna do anything.
People might just insert a bunch of dicks around us, whatever. That's fine.
That would be awesome.
Wait, is that why you do it, to insert stuff?
I hope. We don't even know.
we truly, somebody told us to get green screens, so we got them, and we're like, I don't know if they're gonna do anything.
We'll see. We'll see.
It has to do something.
It must, right?
And people maybe are watching this or not. I have no idea.
Clue.
Yeah. Let's see.
Clue.
But I was gonna brag that I was on your podcast, Sage-Based Wisdom, because I'm really good friends with your co-host, Jana Schmeeding.
Yes, it was incredible to have you. The podcast that I host with Jana is we have a guest on and we give you like advice, and our audience is like very like Indigenous, Native American, so it's kind of like, how do I sell more fry bread at the powwow? And so it's kind of just like it's kind of, so it is fun to hear that perspective from somebody who is in comedy.
Me selling fry bread?
Yeah. Marcy giving her tips.
I'm like, get the word out around
you
the
gotta scream about the fry bread, dude.
But it's a very fun podcast, and like I said, Jana, another hilarious comedian.
Yes, friend of the pod.
Friend of
She
the
was on
pod. Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and they can find that everywhere, right?
I think anywhere podcasts are sold, maybe even in store.
In store, at
Walmart.
grocery stores, especially.
Grocery, Ralph's, Walmart.
Produce section,
Yeah.
where you get all your fresh
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah.
ripe podcast.
So I guess should we jump in or
I want to get spooky.
and tell us what you believe, if anything, about the paranormal.
I mean, I almost believe everything. I'm prone to, I was raised Catholic, and I feel like so much of Catholicism is just like ghosts and like you're being haunted and the devil is real.
Mm-hmm.
And so hearing all of that from like such a young age, and also like native stuff, like it's just like it is also just like a lot of like spirits and like your ancestors are like there and stuff. So I feel like I've been primed to just like believe stuff that isn't right in front of you.
Yeah, from day one, just being like, okay,
Yeah.
we
And
are
it's kind of
surrounded by ghosts.
yes, and it's like a little bit magical to think about. I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't there be?
Yeah, I like over the years have been like, well, why not? Because it's just more fun to believe it anyways. Like,
Yes.
why not? Let's say there's Bigfoot. Like, why not? It's fun.
Yes.
And we kind of had this belief that, or a theory that like Catholics are so much, like we're just prone to believing in ghosts because the whole thing is set up around a holy ghost, right?
Yes. It's like fucking Jesus or whatever. Like
Jesus or something.
Someone.
Were you ever afraid like that? Were you? Because I was were you afraid of the devil and stuff?
I wasn't afraid of the devil. I was more afraid of I think more physical stuff, like slashery type of stuff.
Okay.
That freaked me out more as a kid. But as an adult, I'm way more terrified of the devil.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no.
I know.
Sorry.
And how is the devil affecting you these days?
Yeah.
I'm Zoom. My background is zoomed because it's a bunch of crosses and just hanging.
Just slowly turning upside down. We're like, Brian, I think you need to get out of there, dude.
Looks fucked.
I did. Okay, so I did recently move, and I moved into a different apartment, and so, I don't have curtains up really, and so I do think there is this Appalachian thing, which I recently realized is a little bit tied to my indigenous background of I feel like I was on Appalachia TikTok for a while, and it's you need to close your curtains at night, otherwise you're inviting people to things to come and surround your space or whatever. So now I'm just oh my God, I'm inviting everybody in Silver Lake to come.
Wait, did you grow up near the Appalachian Trail?
No, but but because of the internet, I've just found the lore of the Appalachians so fascinating.
Yes.
And so spooky.
I was just telling my mom about it because she's moving to Alabama, and I was like, oh, I think the Appalachian Mountains stretch to Alabama. And then she was like, no, they don't. And I looked it up, and I was right. They do. And it's
in
not
your face.
It's not so far, but I was talking about closing the blinds at night. And
yes. Not whistling at night.
Whistling if you hear something.
If you hear a baby crying, it's not a baby.
Yes. If you hear your name, somebody calling your name, don't go towards it.
Ew.
You know
And
how-
also don't run. You're supposed to just calmly walk away or whatever.
Oh my God.
Do you know how many friendships have been ruined because of Appalachian superstitions?
Millions.
It was screaming your name to tell you some good news. And you
I-
never showed up. I was going to
Betsy,
give you a great job.
I was screaming for you to help my baby. My baby was lost in the forest for
Not
months.
doing it.
Now it's a toddler.
If I hear a baby screaming anywhere, I'm not helping.
It's so crazy. And so, okay, so my first couple nights here at this place,
Oh, yes.
it has the bedroom light will it was flickering. My first couple nights, it would flicker when I turned it on. And then I did have a guy over one time, and during those first few nights, and I jokingly was like, do you think that's ghosts? Because I just assumed it was electrical stuff.
Right.
And he was like, yes, it's 100% ghosts, because my mom was a medium. And he said that anytime it's lights or electricity or something, it's always a ghost. And I was like, you need to get out of my apartment.
Get out
Also-
right now.
Unfortunately, in LA, it might not. We have very old homes and very bad wiring.
I know, as you were saying, I
Yeah.
was our lights flicker all the time.
Oh
but
my
also,
God.
all of our outlets are pretty much falling out of the wall.
You gotta fix that, Betsy.
Gotta fix it. I'm getting zapped left and right.
Oh, well.
Whoa. Do you feel when you come home to this new apartment, do you feel weird or anything? Or
No,
is it kind
I
of
don't.
good?
Because after those first few days, it kind of ended. It
Okay.
stopped. And now there's no flickering.
Nice.
And I'm a little bit are they chill? Were they just kind of sussing me out? Being
Right.
who's this new guy?
Right. Is he gonna be cool?
Yeah.
Or do we have to
Chase him out.
chase him out? Okay. And they're like, he seems pretty chill.
And then there was, okay, so Jan and I have a podcast. We had a guest on, and he was talking about one of the callers who was seeking advice was calling about they hear a doorbell in the middle of the night, and they went outside, and it's been happening. It's happened a couple times since he's moved into this new place. And we just went down this rabbit hole of just talking about ghosts. And the podcast kind of shut off. And the guy who was a guest was yeah, I guess he talks about ghosts on his podcast sometimes.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, this happens when we talk about ghosts.
Oh.
Something technical will like stop. And when he said that, I looked over at our podcast producer, and he was like, his eyes were so big. He was so, I could tell he was legit freaked out. And then afterwards, he's like, yeah, I was scared, and I like was saying Hail Marys to myself.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's weird how you revert back, even if you're not a part of the church, that you start reverting back to prayer.
Yep.
When you're
It's
scared.
so crazy. It's really crazy.
It's so weird.
But it puts like I don't know, like it does something for your brain. So
Yeah.
use it, baby.
I know.
Use that Hail Mary. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Full of grace, please.
Full of grace.
I think I did try to say it back to myself, and I did forget the words. Like I used to have them memorized so like committed to heart, and I like don't remember them anymore.
I'll try doing that too, of just like, like being like, how do I, Our Father? Let me see if I can do the Our Father. It's like, nope. Let me see if I can do Hail Mary. Let me see if I can do the dinner one. Nope. It's all
The dinner one. Bless us, O Lord, for these gifts which we are about to receive from now bounty Christ our Lord.
And my sisters and I, we would be like, bless the Lord, amen. So we could eat faster.
Yes.
We could care. We're like, my parents would be like, okay, now let's pray. And it's just like, let's go. We're done.
As I got older, my parents started freestyling at the end. So then they would go off like after the
fun.
And I was like, please I just want to eat this food.
Wait, that's
Do you
so
think they
funny.
were doing it on purpose? Being like, Brian's hungry. Let's take our time.
I'm sure that factored into it.
But that made me laugh. Go off on that prayer. Go off.
That's Riz, huh? Does that sound like what kids say? Yeah, that's so Riz.
That's
dude.
so Riz, baby. That's some Riz.
Now that's Riz.
The Riz cast, I think exists.
It has to, right?
Probably.
What's Rizcast?
I don't know. I was just putting
a
Riz in front of podcast.
Of Riz.
Oh, for sure. That's our biggest competitor, I'm positive.
Yeah. They tell a lot of ghost stories on the Riz cast. They're really good.
So you don't feel like your apartment's haunted any longer, though? Or how long has it been? Is it how new?
I've been here about a month.
Okay.
I don't feel anything crazy.
Good.
I'm very happy for you. I would feel so bummed if you're like, it feels dark. Like,
So scary.
oh, it's scary in here.
Yeah, I feel like it's all about energy and vibes. Like if you come in with like good energy, good vibes, then it's kind of like, how can they hate you?
Yeah.
I would think. I would hope.
Kind of just something falling on my head. They're like, bitch, this is how.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Yeah,
That's scary, but
Also, that guy who was over, I'm so curious. Like, I assume that he can also like sense stuff, or no?
I don't think so, but he did have an interesting childhood. It sounded like I'm vaguely remembering he was saying that like his mom or his parents like did a lot of like following of like people, or like almost nomadic type of vibe, and he just kind of like was with them, or maybe it was only with his mom, and then he ended up just staying with his dad for a little bit when he was a teen. I forget. Fascinating character.
You know, it's
wild.
I always say great for a kid to have constantly changing environments with a lot of strangers around. That's what you want for them.
And watching like your parents follow some people, some weirdos, and then be like, actually, that didn't work out. Let's follow these.
Especially,
Right.
Yeah, especially if it's like some strange older man who like
Wonderful.
yeah.
Do you guys wait? Are you guys? Betsy's from Colorado. Marcy,
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Do you feel like more, since living in California and LA, do you feel more susceptible to just like cult stuff?
Oh,
Question.
no. Fortunately,
No,
no.
okay.
I feel I've like grown even stronger against it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my mom about how I would be a terrible cult member because I really challenge authority in every way.
Oh my God.
It always like it's like I have a real problem with, I'm not a great follower.
Okay. I am a little bit up to
Oh.
a certain point, and then I do just have to like leave.
So you
So
think you want to be a part of it?
I think I would be interested in being part of it for like a few days,
Okay.
and then after that, I would just make a run for it.
Okay.
I get that too because I'm a joiner of things. Like I always want to be a part of stuff, but ultimately I'm a lone wolf and I forget it every time that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not good in group settings and I bring down the vibe. That's right. That's right.
Like I signed up for like a gay bowling league.
Fun.
Right? You would think. But
Never mind.
Drama.
no, it does sound fun. But then I got the email for like the orientation and it's like show up 15 minutes early. And, I was just like, and it just like brought back all these feelings of like, I hate like organized stuff so much. And I think it does go back to like growing up Catholic. I'm just like, I just want to like do my own thing.
Right. Right. I had some friends who did the artist way as a little group, and they were like, do you want to? Like, we're going to read this and we're going to meet every week. And I was like, that sounds like homework.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do anything unless, of course, it's like work stuff. But like, I do not want to have to like be like, oh man, now I have to read this chapter because I have to read. Like, I was just like, for some reason that just, have like, even just have like, get here 15 minutes early. It's like, that's already too much. Can't we just bowl?
No.
Exactly.
Like, I just want to bowl. Like,
I literally just want to bowl.
yes.
Yeah.
It's funny though because someone has to organize the lanes and like get all the people there and like collect the
Right.
money and like there's always gonna be that person who has to do that and it's me. It's me. I'm in the gay bowling league and I have to already sympathizing for that person.
Now, Brian, do you have any of your own stories?
Hmm.
I feel like I have a little bit of stuff.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
it's
we're
like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, give it to us.
it's like, okay, so I grew up in Arizona
Yeah.
and there's just like a lot of like UFO shit there.
Yes.
And I remember like watching A Fire in the Sky, this movie about an alien abduction
It's so scary.
that happens in northern Arizona. I watched it at too young of an age, I think. And I think it just made me so hyper aware of like what's in the sky, like what is going on. And I was fascinated by it, but also like a little bit terrified of just like the unknown of it all.
Hmm.
And then when I started high school, my parents moved from like the city, like Phoenix proper, to just like a little bit outside the city. Like it was like you had to pass through like straight up desert to get to where we stayed. And so like leaving the city, leaving all the light pollution, I ended up just seeing like so much fucking like weird lights in the sky.
Oh my God.
And it didn't scare me. I was actually kind of intrigued by it, but it was just like so fascinating.
Yeah.
And then I do remember this one thing that think about sometimes, which is like, I was kind of like latchkey kid and I would like end up like after school having to just like go to my mom's office to like until she was done with work. I think this is where I'm not sure remembering where the story takes place, if it's at my mom's work or like at home and she's on the phone with somebody. But in either case, it's like she's having a conversation with somebody. I'm just like there pretending to mind my business, but I'm actually just like hanging on to like every single word. And it's basically her telling a story of a coworker who was visiting my mom's coworker was visiting her like family or mom or something in northern Arizona, like on the reservation. And she was like in this like home by herself. And apparently she was like in bed asleep, middle of the night. she wakes up and she sees like outside the window just like a bright like bluish light basically. And the light shines through the window onto like the bed that she's sleeping on. And then she starts to like levitate out of the bed.
Oh my God.
What?
And then I think she was like, she like couldn't move or like didn't want to move or something. And, but eventually like she did just like go like fall back down. And then the light like kind of went away. But it was like,
What?
so hearing that as a kid scared the shit out of me.
Oh,
And it
my
was so
God.
fucking crazy.
That's so scary.
And
Yeah.
your mom was like, you seem,
Yes,
Oh,
she was
wow,
telling it
levitating,
so
huh?
matter of factly. and she'll like deny like any type of like, she hates to say that like ghosts or not that, but she just like sometimes doesn't want to say that like aliens are real or something.
Okay.
And
it's too scary, I think. I think aliens are too scary.
yeah, and so yeah, that's kind of like
That's really freaky. Just
it's
like
really crazy.
floating out of your home.
That is so wild.
Yeah, it creeps me out.
The desert's really a nutty place. It's a lot of weird shit happens in the desert.
Yeah, and but it's home.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. But
So
it's
don't
home.
talk about it that way.
It's home. Have you been to Jerome, Arizona?
To where?
Jerome?
I feel like I've been through it, or like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like really haunted.
It's a ghost town. Yeah, it's like an old copper mining town that is, and I think they have the Grand Hotel is the big like
Yeah.
thing there, but it was once called the wickedest city in the West by Winston Churchill, I believe. Am I right?
Whoa, Churchill.
Fuck. I'm not crazy about seeking out
Okay.
Smart
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That a little bit to me feels too like you're inviting something in.
Right. So you never did Ouija or anything.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
I'm so
no way.
terrified of Ouija. It scares the shit out of
Ouija
me.
is so scary.
Even like tarot is like kind of scary to me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I've only done it a few times, and each time I've always been like, I don't believe in this.
Well, it is interesting with divination that you're like, oh, we're getting messages, but from who? It's like chat roulette, you don't know what you're getting.
Right.
Yeah.
What if there's
Yeah.
a ghost jerking off and talking to you?
Exactly. I guess that is kind of like what Talk to Me was about a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like random
That
connections.
movie's
Yeah.
so good. Yes. Yeah. Where you think, especially, because I do think this is like when somebody's grieving and kind of so, I don't want to, I'm just going to use the word, but it feels too harsh, like desperate to hear from the person they lost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think then like evil stuff is like, yeah, okay, we'll say we're your mom. Yeah, sure, I'm your mom. I'm gonna take you over and
Yeah.
make you eat a desk. Did you see Bring Her Back?
No.
Well,
Well,
check it out.
you have to eat a desk to
You
see
gotta
it.
Her
eat a counter.
So it's like beaver. If I was eating a desk
Yeah.
and like I'm possessed by a beaver.
And you're building a dam, and I'm sorry, I gotta just keep building dams. I think I'm possessed by a beaver. Were there any like urban legends growing up
Especially in the desert
in the
cities
desert.
and stuff. I mean,
There was okay, so remember how I was like you had to pass through this like desert to get to where we moved to?
Yes.
They apparently, I found out a few years actually after I left, I guess, for like college or something. There is like a story of like on the road that you take, like there is people have seen like a woman like all in like a long white dress or something like that.
Yes,
He's kind of like
good.
standing on the side of the road or walking on the side of the road or something like that.
Good.
And I'm like, okay, sure. But then my uncle, who also lived where we were, he said that he was like, oh, that makes sense, 'cause I saw somebody like that one night or something. Apparently it was like really late. It's like, it always happens when like no one else is around. So it's like, yeah.
Well,
but I'm not too sure what her story is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Is it like, did she like not get picked up for the prom or something?
Yeah, it's
what
always
the
like
fuck?
it's always like some guy did a thing, and then the girl was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna haunt everyone forever,"
Yes,
which is
yeah.
so the opposite. Because I do feel like in real life, it's like a guy will have had a girl be mean to him in high school, and then he'll never get over it,
Oh, yeah.
and then hate women
Yes.
forever.
Oh, yeah.
And that will fuel his entire like
They'll be
evil.
like,
Yes.
You just don't know. I can't trust women. It's like because when you were 15, your girlfriend kissed your best friend.
Yeah, it's so true. Come on. Come on. Oh, we love a lady in white walking down the street. Don't pick her up.
Yeah, she's always wearing like blue or white or
Wet.
Yeah.
Just always wet.
wet. Why so? I bet she's not wet in Arizona, huh?
No, you're drying off quick.
She's so dry.
So
She's
dry.
parched, actually.
Too dry.
Well, I guess at night it gets cold there, so she's not hot. She's so cold, right?
So cold. Ooh. So cold.
So, are you into anything like zodiac stuff then, or no?
What does that mean? I got scared.
Not like
you got so scared.
yeah, you recoiled. Not like the Zodiac killer, but like, do you know what your sign is?
Yeah. I believe in that a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Astrology stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I should have said astrology, not zodiac, because that did make it sound like a serial killer.
Right. Right. It totally did.
I love. One time I was in San Francisco. This was before they found out who the Zodiac killer was, I think.
Wait, do they know?
I feel like they did, didn't they?
Did they forget?
I want to say they have like a pretty strong.
Look it up.
I feel like it was
case
very
against
posthumously. He died, I think, but maybe like 5-6 years ago. I feel like they
Okay.
never.
They
Maybe
did
I'm.
find the Golden State Killer
I
Ooh.
don't
a
think
couple of
they-
years ago.
I don't think they know who the Zodiac killer is yet.
Really?
I just watched a couple of months ago, watched a Netflix thing where they're pretty much like, we're pretty sure this dude is the Zodiac killer.
Rude, if not true.
I know.
But so you were in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, sorry, in San Francisco.
I was in San Francisco. I think I was there like doing comedy. I was like walking. I was like getting coffee at a place and like walking to my stand-up show. And then as I was walking down like this random neighborhood in San Francisco, I just had the thought of like, they never caught the Zodiac killer. And like the sun was like setting and it was like getting dark. And for some reason, I was just like started running.
I don't think for some reason. I think for a good reason.
I just like ran to my show.
That is so
We're like-
funny.
We're like, well, I guess he could be here, right?
Yeah, I was like, I've never been in this neighborhood. I was like, what's
Right.
going on?
I mean,
Right.
I always think that because we talk about the paranormal so much, it's still like it doesn't really scare me, like just the idea of what people are capable of and
Yeah.
how many people maybe would even want to do that, but just like think how many people want to write a book and never do. That's got to be the same with killers.
Oh
Whoa.
my god.
My
You know?
God,
Oh
that's-
my god.
That's a
I never
crazy,
thought of that.
Same.
Whoa.
That's a wild. Yeah, but you're
I
right.
think
Probably.
you're right.
Yeah, has to be, right?
Yeah.
They're
I
just-
do every now and then, like if I'm in the airport or somewhere pretty crowded, I'll just be like, I bet somebody here has killed someone.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
That's so
Yes.
freaky.
absolutely. Even if it's like, there's maybe accidental killings or
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
freaky.
That's
People,
too
you
spooky.
killers are weird. If you've killed
Freaky.
someone,
Oh
send us
my
an
God.
email at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Or if you thought about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to kill,
Write a book or want to kill. Let us know.
here's
That-
the thing. I couldn't turn you in because I'm bad at keeping up with emails, so I will forget.
That's true.
Have you guys? Just kidding.
Have we killed?
I've written a
Have you
book.
killed?
I've written so many books.
There was a show about me, Women Who Kill. Ever heard of it?
I love that show. I watched a bunch of that show for a while. It's funny.
I would I think it was my mom mostly who was into it, but old unsolved mysteries. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That also,
They
because it was
messed
like
me up.
it messed me up so bad because it was always like I feel like it was maybe 3 or 4 stories. The first like 2 or 3 were about just like violent crime essentially.
Yes.
But then they would always throw in that was a little supernatural, that was like UFO-y too.
Yep.
So it was kind of just like I was getting fear from all different angles.
Yes. And Rescue 911. You remember that show?
No.
Did you ever watch that?
No.
Oh, it's where they like recreate 911 stories. And we would watch that. And there's 2 that I remember is one was a kid was leaning back in a chair at like a dining room table and fell through a sliding door. And I remember my parents brought that one up a lot because I would lean back all the time. They're like, remember Rescue 911? And then one where, and the whole setup seems too crazy, but this is the episode. There was a pool and then an electric fence or something near the pool. And a kid got out and touched the fence. And then another friend hopped out of the pool, to help, grabbed, started getting it. Another kid jumped out of the pool to help and got it. Yeah.
It was the human centipede of stupid kids touching an electric fence.
Yeah.
That was, what did they think was going to happen with an electric fence?
None of them knew about conductivity.
I guess not.
They were in first grade. If they had been in second grade, they would have learned about
conductivity.
Is that a word?
I think so. It sounded good. I
to
remember in Unsolved Mysteries too of a UFO sighting where a family was like in a car and a big light came down on them and they like stopped because there was a big ship or something and it like a big light flashed on them or whatever. And then they all got crazy sick for like a week after. And that really scared me.
That was COVID.
And that was COVID. And that's how COVID started.
2019.
That was from 2019.
It was terrible.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Too scary.
I was always trying to solve those in my
mysteries.
At the end, like I would wake up like the next day and be like, well, okay, so let me keep an eye out.
That is so cute.
I mean, think how proud you would be to get to call the number at the end of Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh my! And then there's an update in an episode, and you're a part of it. Where you're like, I just had a feeling that my neighbor was the truck driver who was like driving cars off the road.
That is a little bit. Do you guys? What's your relationship with your neighbors?
I talked to 2 of them.
Okay.
I have friends who live in the front of my house. And then a dude and he's like pretty chill. Yeah.
I'm
very kind of like, I don't need to be friends. We're friends. Like,
I'm always a little like Unsolved Mysteries vibes. I'm like a little like, let me make sure they're not up to anything.
Funny. A little nosy. Just being like, what are you
Not so much nosy. I'm just kind of like,
I think I need to get everyone's. I don't know all of the names of my neighbors, but like I'll wave to them. I would like to get their names. That way, if anything ever happens, I want to name. I want to scream for help with specifics. So if I'm like, if I'm like, Katie, help! There's more. There's a better chance that Katie. I don't know who my neighbors. I don't know a Katie in this neighborhood. But wouldn't you be more likely to help if someone were screaming like, Ryan, help?
Right.
I know Appalachia rules. I would run the other way.
Oh yeah. The hills of Silver Lake.
And don't start
rules.
crying like a baby. Nobody's going to help you one bit. It does feel, though, like maybe saying a specific name might throw the bad guy off, and be like,
That they
wait,
would
so
think they're
somebody's
there.
close.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's smart.
And to say exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lady with a top knot in my house. She's got a brick. She's bashing me.
Shut up! I say,
There is such like an emphasis on being like vigilant against crime as a kid that I feel like I'm not seeing a lot of that now.
Right.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the vibe is with kids now of like stranger danger or
like is
dare.
there a dog telling them what to do these days?
Oh,
Yeah. A
I like
koala.
that dog.
Is there a koala, a
Sleepy
crime
koala.
koala?
I remember in Dare, we would do like we would act out situations, and there was one. This is in like fourth grade or something, where they gave one of my friends chalk to act like it was like a joint or a cigarette or something, and then my job was to say no to drugs. And I was like, no way. And I smacked it out of their hand. And then I got in trouble because they're like, you don't even want to touch it. Don't even touch the stuff. Why would you do that? And I was just like, I was saying no, like hardcore, dude. Don't get mad at me. I'm taking your dumb shit and I'm making it fun.
Damn.
Oh, gosh.
You got into the role. Sue
Sorry,
me.
I'm committed. I can't help it.
Yeah. I wonder where that person is now.
I don't know.
Prison.
They're on
Prison.
drugs.
They're on
Hopefully.
drugs, prison. It's so wild. Oh,
Wait, I had a question on the tip of my tongue and then I forgot it.
Marcy.
Too hard to listen and think. You know
Brian-
what I'm saying?
Do you think aliens have come to Earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I do too.
octopi are kind of like have something to do with it.
They're
Wow.
freaky.
Yeah.
They're so freaky.
The ocean is so scary.
The ocean's so crazy. I feel like there was a lot of like online content about octopi, maybe like during the pandemic or something like that.
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of
Yes.
just like coming to this realization that they're so weird, and that I was like, they're the missing link in a way.
And someone was, I mean, someone, like, they were like, they have alien DNA, but I don't know what that means. Octopi.
Right. Is it like just kind of nothing we've ever seen on or like, I mean, the ocean, because even they could be like ancient, like they could have been here
And when you
millions of years.
when you actually like think about it, it's like the fact that they can change into their surroundings and like that. I'm like, how are we skimming over that? That's kind of crazy.
We should be freaked out. Those videos of them like crawling out of their like
tide pools and stuff,
they're
or tanks?
like tanks. Yeah.
Yes.
So they're so freaky.
And then them walking, like when walking on their legs, that was so wild to me.
No, thank you. Wait,
too scary.
I know what I was going to ask is, so you film ghosts in Montreal. How have you had any like, huh?
That's
Yes. I was like, both of you is what I meant. No, we both do. So have you, filming, because you are a show about ghosts, has anything happened while you're filming, or like you're staying in different locations while you're there? So have you had any like spooky or just weird things going on?
Ooh. Betsy.
I haven't really had.
You're there more than I am.
Right. I haven't really had any vibes like in my hotel room or anything. Yeah, I haven't really like. I did that ghost tour. I did do me, Mary Holland, and John Hartman did a ghost tour.
Fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Of Montreal. It was very fun and funny. The woman was like, a ghost like dressed up like old timey, and she'd be like, "Look out for those horseless carriages." And we're like, "Oh, fun!" But then she would also talk about Beyonce, and you're like, "Oh, okay, so you do know the world we're in, whatever." It was very silly and fun, but yeah, I didn't feel anything. Do you feel being like in the writer's room, Brian, that it's like, I don't know what the vibe is, but has it opened you up to more like ghosty things? Or are you like, is it on your mind a little bit more?
I would say no.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising. I feel like it's not really. Because I feel like the ghosts on the show are just real people.
Yeah. And it's not like
I was saying that, I was like, it's not a really like, it's not a scary show. It's a
No.
fun, delightful comedy. Like,
that makes sense though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Though in Montreal I didn't really feel anything. Also, it's so kind of a vibrant city in a way.
And especially in the summer, like,
yeah.
being there in the summer, it's just like, holy shit, it's a party.
Yeah, you're like, everyone's having too much fun to
Yes.
be haunted.
Yes. Go in the winter though, and then you're like, oh, okay, I get it.
Too cold to be haunted.
Dark and cold.
Yeah. The one place that I did go, I went to New Orleans like years ago during like a long like holiday weekend. And that, because it was a holiday weekend, it was like kind of like quiet, which I wasn't expecting, but it was like more quiet than I was expecting. And I would just be walking around and I was like, this place is spooky.
Yeah.
It's so spooky.
Yeah.
I didn't need like I didn't need anybody to tell me what was haunted. I was like, this whole place is a little bit haunted.
Yes.
Yes.
It is. It's so fun and spooky.
Yeah.
As soon as you're like, as soon as you step off a plane, you're like, whoa, okay, this is scary. I like it. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do anything spooky when you were there? Sorry, Marcy, I got too excited.
No, I would love to go back and do it. But even a ghost tour, as fun as that is like a little bit like too Ouija adjacent for me, or I'm like, okay. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I should.
Right, where you're like, I might be opening up to something.
Yeah.
Marcy, what were you gonna say?
Don't know.
New Orleans? Nothing.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Brian, do you have time to listen to one of our listener stories?
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know what? I was zoning out a little bit. So this is a peek behind the curtains. We're using a different recording method right now. And I realized that as I was trying to figure out how to share my screen, that it might be showing up for our audience because it's recording my screen. So I was like, I was embarrassed. But it's fine. Whatever, guys. We're all friends here. I hope you didn't see any personal information of mine. But I have an email, and this person says, not very good at talking to people, so I probably stammered, but I hope you enjoy it as much as y'all love animals. I do too. And here's a picture of my dog. Her name is Riley. And if you ever come to Texas, come visit my beautiful town, Braunfels. We have the shortest river. That's funny.
What does that mean?
Shortest
It's
river.
like
Chode-ass river.
Chode. That river's a chode.
Wait, now I gotta send you the dog so you can see the dog.
We gotta see this dog.
I'll show our friends too. Let's see. Shortest river. It starts and ends in the same city. Call the Camel River. It's fun to float down, and we have known. Sorry, I can't read. And we are known for our water park. Schlitterbahn. I've heard of Schlitterbahn.
I've heard of Schlitterbahn. Yeah, okay.
Which means slippery road. Thanks for the great podcast. Thanks for being great people. Hugs and kisses.
Look
Thanks,
at Riley.
Dee Andra. Okay.
Cute
dog, right?
Really good dog.
Okay, so I'm going to play the story from Riley.
Okay.
Riley.
Great.
No, Riley is the dog. Dee Andra is the human. All right, You ready?
Yes.
Hi, guys. This is Dee Andra. I am a long-time listener, pretty much since the beginning, since I've been recording. And I have a story that's kind of funny. My ex-girlfriend and I, we had gone on a ghost tour haunt to a place that's in San Antonio, Texas, it's in Salado Creek, and it's been on the Ghost Hunters tour, on the Ghost Adventures TV show and everything. And it's this old mansion, and they even had, the older people, with the Annabelle doll.
Oh, you're the one.
And they had came out there, and it's this old mansion, and it had a battle creek called the Salado Creek Battle. And we went on this ghost hunting tour, and it was at night, and they had gave us these dowsing rods. Well, each of us only had gotten one. We didn't get two to hold. Each of us got one to hold. And so Joey was holding one, and I was holding one, and everybody else in the group was holding one. And the guy was explaining how that they worked and everything. And so he said, what is your name to Jolie? And she said, my name is Jolie. And they said, okay, everybody think of her. And as they did, everybody's dowsing rods points to Jolie. And mine just starts spinning out of control, spinning. I have ADHD, so my thoughts go every which way but loose. So my rod was like every which way but loose was how it was spinning. So Joey could not stop laughing. She had the hysterical laughs that you get when you're like really scared and you don't know what else to do. I mean, she was laughing so hard. We were going through the whole tour and she could not stop laughing because she was so really disturbed, I guess, by the fact that all these dowsing rods started pointing at her as they had thought about her name. And it was one of the funnest times. And, some other little things happened while we were there. We played with the dowsing rods, and there was this one vase in this one room that we tried to get it to touch, and every time you got like right up on it, it would just veer, the dowsing rod would just veer off, and so that it would never touch it. It was very, very odd. That was one of the funnest things that I've seen, and one of the strangest things I've seen. So what do you think about that? Hope y'all are having a good one. I guess you would say that Joey did shit her pants on that. So I hope you enjoyed that, and keep on coming with those stories. I enjoy both of you very much. I very much enjoy both of y'all's contents and everything that y'all's do. So keep it coming, and you make me feel like a part of your family and a part of your life, and I appreciate that. So
That's so nice.
y'all are awesome. Ciao.
Ciao. Thank you, Dee Andra.
Dee Andra,
Wow.
how
Yes.
fun.
Let's see.
What a sweetheart.
What
Yes.
so sweet. And this is for our listeners can
Cute.
see this
Riley.
pup,
What
Riley.
a dang cutie.
Aw.
So cute. Little legs. Just a little guy.
Short as river, short as legs.
Short as legs.
Short as legs in North Texas. Cute.
Have you guys ever used any, like, I know you were saying that you're scared of a Ouija board, but would you use like this kind of thing, like a dowsing rod?
I had to Google what it was when she said it.
They're
It's
like
just
copper rods that have they can spin because the handle, they could spin in the handle,
Yeah.
but like they're like just long rods.
And they like move to like help communicate and stuff. I would
feel like-
try those.
I feel like water witchers. Have you ever heard the term like a water witcher? because I'm making it up right now. But but a water
So if you
witcher.
could use it a lot, that'd be great. Spread it.
I need the credit for it. But a water witcher is like someone who would try to find water, essentially, like wells and stuff.
Oh.
I might be making this up. No. Yeah, water witcher, known as a dowser or diviner, person who claims to locate underground water sources using forked sticks, rods, or a pendulum.
Wow. And a lot of times water sources are prime for haunting.
What is it called?
Stuff.
A ley line? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah. Is that where water's underneath it? Hey, we're good at this.
Wait, what's the correlation between water and hauntings?
So that again, conductive. Like
Truly,
electricity.
I think, it
Life.
brings energy and stuff. I'm pulling all this from Ghost Adventures, where they're like, "Whoa!"
I mean, it makes
water.
It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
But I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
kind of
yes,
just energy.
Yeah.
yeah. Would you use?
Elemental type of
Yeah.
stuff. No, I don't think I would use a dowsing thing though. It's that again feels like
Too much of a.
too much. I would also a little bit think that like they would all start pointing at me and then I would just be like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
They start pointing at you and your crotch, and you're like, "Wait, no, what?"
Like they did to Jolie, right?
Yeah,
Jolie
Yeah,
or
what is-
Jody? I forget. Yeah.
Jolie, I think.
Jolie, yeah.
Yeah, what did that mean?
I don't know. Like,
I would not look at Jolie the same.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it's because the guy told
asked.
them to think of Jolie.
Oh, right,
so
right,
that,
right.
Like just to show like the connection between.
Gotcha.
Right.
And
Right.
I believe they said, Dee Andra said that the Black Swan Inn was where they were doing this tour. That they had a follow-up email.
Okay.
So pretty
Great.
cool.
I've seen that episode of Ghost Adventures for sure, dude.
For sure, Dave.
For sure, dude. Love that show. I love it.
Before we head out, are there any other stories that you're like, oh, I just thought of? And no pressure if not. Just
Yeah,
sometimes
no.
it will happen that, you hear a story, then you like a ghost.
Like, wait a second. I've been visited by an old lady before.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been really lucky.
I do like that outlook. I'm like, hey, not a lot of visits.
Thank God.
Pretty
Not
nice.
a lot of visits. It's funny because like as a kid, I was because I watched so much stuff. I was afraid of it, but I also secretly wanted to I wanted it.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I fucking absolutely don't want it. It's just
Right.
like, because then it is a little bit of like, what am I supposed to do with that information? Like, am I
Right.
suddenly just like, do I need to help this person? Do I need?
Right. Yeah. We're like, hey, man, I just want a bowl.
I
let
just
me
want a bowl.
Please just let me bowl. It is. We had a guest on, Ivy, who she lost her fiance.
Yeah.
And that like opened her up to like pretty much becoming a medium. And she was very like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't really want this. Like, it's a really wild story. And it would be so intense to be like, oh my gosh, now people are coming to me and
Yeah.
know they can't. Like, that's so intense.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm
I
glad
get
that I'm
it.
not a medium. I feel like it would take up too much of my time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too much.
It's so much like work on top of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you'd be like, hey, I'm just trying to enjoy my food at the Cheesecake Factory. Quit bothering.
Please.
I'll solve your murder later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we're not mediums. So
Good. I'm so glad. Well, Brian, thank you so much for
yes.
joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You
Huge
rule.
pleasure.
Where can people find you?
You can find me at Brian _Bahe BAHE.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Check
Are you-
out.
Are
Yeah.
you touring or
Yeah.
anything? Or
I'm not.
Yeah.
I might at some point.
okay, cool.
So, but you'll see it
Yeah,
if I am.
you'll follow
Yeah.
Brian, then you'll see when he's performing.
That's how it works.
Woo! Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Huge pleasure.
This is great.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.